So in the last class, we have successfully installed TypeScript. So in order to install TypeScript, first step, we need to install Node.js in our computer, because that node, wait 1 second, Prabhat, don't go here and there. Yeah. So
Okay, sir.
by using Node.js only, we can convert our TypeScript code into JavaScript, because TypeScript does not understand the computer by default. We need to use Node.js to convert our code into JavaScript. That is first step. So that's why we have installed Node.js. Then only we can install TypeScript also. Why? Because TypeScript is one part of Node.js, one type of package from Node.js. So we need to install through npm. npm stands for Node Package Manager. So whenever you install Node.js in your computer, then only you are able to connect with that Node Package Manager, npm. Okay, everybody. So successfully have installed that one, Node.js also, and we have installed TypeScript. Then onwards, in order to practice with TypeScript, Visual Studio Code is good choice. Okay, right? Why? Because we need to convert our TypeScript code to JavaScript. That purpose we need to use command prompt. So the advantage of Visual Studio Code is we can access command prompt through Visual Studio Code also. Okay, right? So first step is we need to open our Visual Studio Code. Yeah, now in the search type there, Prabhat, Visual Studio Code. Right. Once it is opened, now we need to go to our particular practice folder. What is that? Prabhat TypeScript practice. So in the, okay, right. Yeah, try to zoom it, Prabhat. Control plus plus. Enough? Yeah, yeah, now. Okay, right. Yeah, no, not this much. Okay. Yeah, close this. Decrease a little bit left side, Prabhat. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Okay, right. Sorry. Right. So yeah, this is how we have discussed. Okay, we have created a practice folder. There we have created TypeScript files. Okay, there we have created TypeScript files, and then we have created this. We have run this example. What is that? Naming convention. That means in how many ways we can declare a variable. Most preferred ways, least preferred ways, not suggestible way, and never preferred ways. Never preferred ways means it will throw errors. Okay, right. This is about naming convention. Now, today class, what we are going to do is we are going to discuss about function. What is that, everybody? Function. Okay, and different types of functions also. Okay, why? Because this is very, very important. Because whenever you want to work with a Angular also, React.js, Node.js, whatever it may be, we need to be perfect with the different types of functions. Normal function, anonymous function, lambda expression. Okay, all these three ways we will discuss. So, but before that, what is the, okay, so what is the different syntax, or else what is the necessity of function? First tell me, what is that? What is the necessity of function? So whenever we are running application, we don't run entire application at once. Particular time, particular functionality we want to execute. For example, if you open web page, we need to display all our data. Then after, whenever you click something, then only at that time we need to perform certain type of functions. So that means if you want to perform any type of function at a particular time, then we need to go for functions. Whenever you want to perform certain type of functionality at a particular time, they need to go for functions. Understanding that my point? Respond, everybody. Hello. Whenever you want to perform any type of functionalities at a particular time, then we need to go for functions. Okay. So that, yeah. Yeah, Shreyash, is this your first class, or also before also you have attended? Shreyash Patil. Patil, are you there? Okay. So we need to go for functions. So that function, how to write, how many ways we can write, all those things today class we are going to discuss. Now take a new file, Prabhat, basic underscore diff underscore types of functions. In the Prabhat TypeScript practice, take a new file. No, not there. Wait 1 second. Don't get confused. Right click on the Prabhat. Yeah. Prabhat TypeScript folder is there, right? Right click there.
Yes.
Yeah, always follow this. Okay, right. New file. Yeah, basic underscore diff underscore types. Basic underscore diff stands for different. Yeah, give me the access, or else leave the mouse pad. Yeah.
Okay.
diff underscore types of don't write Prabhat. Let me write.
Okay, sir.
Are you writing?
Yes, sir. I'm writing basic underscore diff underscore
No,
types.
no, leave it.
Okay, sir.
Types of functions underscore example dot ts. Okay, everybody, right. Except this remaining things I want to close. Close all, close others. I have closed everything. Okay, right. Now let's come here. So we have three types of functions. What is that, everybody? Everybody, we have three types of functions. So, or else wait 1 second. We'll run execute command prompt separately. Okay, and where it is E only, right? We'll close here. We'll execute separately. Then it will look better. Okay, right. Not only no need to execute here itself. You can use separate command prompt also. Okay, right. So what is this? Normal function or naming function. What is that? Normal function or naming function. Okay, right. So normal function also, naming function also we can call. Okay, so how to write a function? By using function keyword. And why it is calling it as a naming function? Because it has a name. For example, yard, parenthesis, curly brace. And here I am writing console.log. This is naming yard method. What is it, everybody? This is naming yard method. So this is what type of function? Naming function without params. Why? Because there is no parameters. What is this? Without params. Okay, everybody, right? So whenever you write any instruction in any function, whenever you write any instruction in any function, do that instruction will execute automatically? No, that doesn't execute automatically. We need to call that function. So how to call that function? Function name parenthesis. Then it will call. Not only with name, it use parenthesis as. Now what I want to do, I want to execute this. Okay, right. Now open command prompt separately. Whenever you are practicing, practice in this only. But in the class, what I'm doing is, because others also has to understand, I want to make a little bit better. Okay, right. So he's in now. Whenever you open command prompt, see users, your username will come. Okay. So, but I need to navigate to first our practice folder. How to navigate? First of all, we need to find where it is. Where it is in the E drive. Yesterday we have installed in. We have created that folder in the E drive. So now let's set the E drive. E colon press enter. Okay, right. And then after write this cd space Prabhat. Give me a second. Yeah, Prabhat underscore TypeScript practice underscore TypeScript underscore practice. Press there. Now first thing is what? We need to execute the file name. TS space basic underscore diff underscore types underscore of underscore functions underscore example dot ts. Okay, everybody, right? Press there, enter. What it will do? It will generate a JS file with the same name, and this particular JS file we need to execute. So that purpose, come here, press there up arrow key, so that previous command will come. Now we need to modify this TS to JS and press there control key plus left arrow key. What is that? Control key plus left arrow key, so that it will come like starting. Understand my point? What is this? Node. Now press there end key. Press there enter. What we are getting? This is naming yard method. Clear it, everybody? How to execute is in the command prompt. How to change the directory and everything. Respond, everybody. Prabhat, Nazia, Shreyas, Viresh, and Venkat.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Okay. Right. So this is our naming function. Okay, right. Then after this is what? Naming function without params. Now I want to tell you with params also. What is that? I want to tell you with params as well. Okay, right. So that's why I'm keeping in the comments. Put yourself mute, everybody. Normal function or here I missed one. Naming function with params. So here I am writing function yard parenthesis curly brace. Okay, everyone, right? I am calling this. Respond, everyone. If you want to add minimum, how many numbers we require? Minimum, how many numbers?
2 numbers.
2 numbers. Okay, so here I'm sending 6, 4. What is that, everybody? 6, 4. What is this 6, 4 can be called as? What is this 6, 4 can be called as? Arguments. Whenever you are sending values to the function, those can be called as arguments. And how these arguments can hold by this function? Using parameters. What is that? Parameters. So where we need to write the parameters? In the parentheses. How many parameters we need to mention? 2. Why? Because we are sending 2 arguments. So whenever we are sending any arguments, then only we need to mention the parameters, not automatically. Whenever you are sending arguments, then only we need to send their parameters. So let's write there A comma B. 2 arguments, 2 parameters. And for parameters also we can make it there this thing. Okay, right. And right here console dot log A plus B. What is it, everybody? A plus B. Okay, so 6 value will become A. Okay, sorry, A value will become 6, B value will become 4. Why? Because these arguments will hold by these parameters respectively. These arguments will hold by these parameters respectively. Understand my point? Right. So that's why we'll get output as 10. Why? A value is 6, that means number. B value is 4, that means number. So number plus number equal to number. Okay, everybody? Right. Now let's execute in the browser. Getting 10 or not? Okay, everybody? Right. This is this thing. For example, if you are sending 2 arguments but only 2 parameters but only 1 argument. Okay, observe the difference between JavaScript and TypeScript. See it. What we are getting? Error. We are not getting any type of output also. Okay, this is called compilation error. Why? Because whenever it is converted from TypeScript code to JavaScript, then only we are getting error. This is called compilation error. We will see runtime error also. Runtime means which will cause for output. That means whenever you are executing the JS file, if you are getting that time also error, that can be called as runtime error. So now let's see execute. What we are getting? Output as NaN. That's what I told in the starting class. First point is this one. Difference between JavaScript and TypeScript. Okay. Whenever the arguments count and parameters counting is not matching, in JavaScript it will throw output as NaN. Why? Unmatched parameter value will become undefined. So here what is matching? A value is matching with 6. Okay, but B value not there. So automatically it will becomes undefined. In which language? JavaScript. So number A 6 number plus B undefined. So number plus number equal to number. Number plus string equal to string. String plus number equal to string. But number plus undefined equal to I don't know. Means JavaScript also doesn't know. Okay, so that's why it will throw not a number. I don't know what it is, but definitely not a number. But in TypeScript it will throw error. Why? Arguments count, parameters count should match. Is this point clear, everyone? Respond please. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Actually, I have one question here, Ramesh.
Yeah, tell me, Girish. Yeah.
Can we send the string format? I mean, add instead of 6, and we can send the string.
Yeah, we can send string, not a problem. Okay.
Okay, so
right.
we can send any data type, right? Here.
Any data. Yes, we can send anything because we are not mentioning here any data for the variable, right? Parameter, right? So okay.
Yeah.
Understanding? Okay. Okay. Tomorrow we'll discuss about the data types. Okay. Tomorrow we'll discuss about the data types. Okay. Right.
Okay.
Right. So see here. So see there, everybody. Again, I am sending 2 arguments and 2 parameters. Now we'll get output as 10. Clear it, everybody? Right. So this is what naming function, normal function with params. What is that, everybody? With params. Right. And then after anonymous function. What is that, everybody? Anonymous function. Okay, without params. What is that? Without params. So first tell me how to write a naming function. Function key or and function name. Curly braces. Okay, right. So why it is calling as a naming function? Because it has a name. But what is this anonymous function? Anonymous means what? Which doesn't have name, or else which you don't know name. For example, anybody hacked any phone pay or any software. So what newsreaders will read? Some anonymous person has hacked phone pay. Some anonymous person has hacked YouTube, like that. Why? Because they don't know their name. Once that name is revealed, they will call with that name only. But till then, they will call it as anonymous person. Why? Because they don't know their name. Or else, okay, right. So here also, this is a naming function, not anonymous. But whenever it doesn't have any name, it can be called as anonymous function. Okay, right. Suppose there is a person, you don't know his name. So how can you call that person? Generally, you are not able to call. I will call array over, don't tell like that. Okay, right. Generally, we are not able to call. So here also there is a function. It will perform functionality. It's okay. But if you want to call that function manually, are you able to call? Respond, everyone. Are you able to call? Are you able to call this function manually?
Manually, we didn't call this function.
Right. We are not able to call. Why? Because it doesn't have any name. So if you want to call this function, then we need to use a variable. We need to assign to a variable where yard equal to. Then what this yard will become? A function. For example, if you write here where x equal to 10, what this x will become? Number. Where x equal to Ramesh, what this x will become? String, or else Ramesh. So or else if you write here where x equal to function, what this x will become? A function itself. Why? Because its value is a function. Then automatically this x also will become a function itself. Clear, everyone? Respond, everybody. Prabhat, Shreya.
Yes, sir, it's clear.
Okay, right.
Yeah, clear.
So now let's set there where add equal to function. So now let's set there console.log. This is anonymous yard method. Let's come here. What you are getting? This is anonymous yard method. Clear it, everybody? Understand or not? If we want to call this function, how we will call? With this variable only. Automatically this variable will become a function. So however we are calling the naming function, same way we will call yard parenthesis. Understanding or not? This is anonymous yard function. Respond, everyone. Online people, understand or not?
Yes, sir, understand.
Yes, sir.
Can we pass the parameters to anonymous function?
That's what I'm going to teach you, Averesh. Okay, right.
Okay.
So now then after this is anonymous function without params. Now anonymous function with params. So now let's write there where how to write an anonymous function? Function parenthesis curly braces. This is anonymous function. Okay, see, don't think when we need to use naming function, when we need to use anonymous function or lambda expression like that. There is no rule like that. Okay, but we need to perfect with all the 3 ways. We need to perfect with all the 3 ways. Okay, right. So, but whenever you want to send a function as an argument, for example, here we are sending 6 as an argument, right? Like that, some methods we need to send a function as an argument. Okay, we need to send a function as an argument. In that case, we will go for either anonymous function or lambda expression. Okay, right. So let's add it to the variable yard. So how to call this function? Yard parenthesis. Now, if you want to add minimum, how many numbers we require? 2, minimum 2. So right there 6 comma 4. What the 6 comma 4 can be called as arguments. So how these arguments can be hold parameters? When you mention the parameters here, sorry, here or here, function parenthesis only. Okay, this because yeah, variable has to hold the value, not parameters. Okay, right. Right there a comma b, and right here console dot log a plus d. Save it. Now let's come here, execute there. Coming on at 10, respond everyone. That's it. These will work with anonymous function with params. Where this is clear, right? And Shreyas and Venkat, Prabhat and Nazia
clear,
respond.
Yes, sir, it's clear.
Yeah, clear.
So
Yes, sir, clear.
This will work with anonymous function with params. Okay, right. Then after lambda expression, what is that? Lambda expression without params. Okay, so how to write a naming function? Tell me. Function keyword, function name, parenthesis, curly braces. Sorry, curly braces. How to convert this naming function to anonymous function? Cut this name. What is that? Cut this name. Assign to a variable. This is what anonymous function. Then again, how to convert this function into a lambda expression? Very simple. It doesn't contain at least function keyword also. Okay, right. But before curly brace starting, we need to have equal to greater than. Okay, right. That's why it can be called as arrow method also. What is that? Arrow method also. So lambda expression or fat arrow method. What is that? Fat arrow also we can call, arrow also we can call. Why fat arrow? Suppose if I told you to write arrow, generally we write like this, hyphen greater than. Okay, but some people will write like this also, equal to greater than also. Both are looking like arrows, but comparatively first one, second one is a little bit fatter or not. Respond. That's why it can be called as fat arrow method. Clear it, everybody? Right. Yeah. Right there. Console dot log. This is anonymous yard method. What is it, everybody? Anonymous yard method. Okay, right, save it. Okay, everyone, right. And let's write there yard parenthesis, save it. Okay, everybody, right. Coming or not? Respond everyone. This is anonymous yard method. Okay, right. Okay, everyone, right, perfect. So then with params also I want to tell you. Lambda expression or fat arrow. Or fat arrow method with params. With that, with params. See there, how to create a directly fat arrow method? Tell me. Where yard equal to parenthesis equal to greater than curly braces. Okay, right. How to call? Yard parenthesis. If you want to yard, minimum how many numbers we require? 2. Right there, 6 comma 4. What is the 6 comma 4 can be called as arguments. How to hold these arguments? Parameters. Right there in the parenthesis, parameters. Right there, console dot log a plus b. Semicolon. Okay, let's save it. Now let's come here. Coming or not? Okay, everybody, that's it. So this is how we'll work with anonymous function also. Naming function, anonymous function, and lambda expression. Without params, with params. All those things I have discussed with you. Okay, right. Now all these 3 ways. Try to write it, everybody. All these 3 ways, try to write it. Write in your notes. Okay, Prabhat, do it in the computer. Okay, Nazia, Shreyas, and Veeresh and Venkat. Okay, try to do it in your computer. Okay, right. I will make you as presenter and I will see your code. Okay, right. Don't think this is a waste of time, because if we don't practice, we are not able to do. Okay, knowing is knowledge only, but if you are able to implement, then only okay you will be this knowledge will be useful for you. If you are not able to implement, and okay, if you have more knowledge also, that is useless. Why? Because you are not implementing, right? For example, there is so much rice. Wait 1 second, Prabhat, in your room. Okay, but you are not able to cook. Is there any use of the rice? Respond, everybody. There is 25 kgs of rice in your home. You are not cooking. Automatically, your hunger will be fulfilled. Respond. No. So whenever you cook and whenever you eat, that will be fulfilled. Your hunger will be fulfilled. Okay. Same way, whatever you know, that is just knowledge. Just because of knowledge, nothing will happen. Of course, knowledge is the first step only. But whenever you are trying to implement, then only that knowledge has some purpose. Okay. So that's why I'm making it to implement. Right. Wait 1 second. I will make myself as presenter. Try to do it by your own, everybody. Okay. Right. That's right. So 10 minutes only time. Now it is 5:39. Assume it is 5:40. I will ask at 5:50. Okay. Right. Doing great. Nazia, Prabhat, Sreyash, respond. Veeresh and
Yes,
Venkat.
sir. I am
Yeah.
writing.
Okay, right.
Ramesh, I don't have a computer now, so I'm
Okay,
just watching by only.
okay. It's okay, sir. Right. Yeah, Sreyash. Okay. Thank you. Five minutes only left. Yeah, 4 minutes only left. Right, only 2 minutes left. Right. Right, just share your screen, Prabhat.
Yes, sir. I'm sharing my screen.
Yeah, right. 1 second.
Yes, sir. I have shared the screen.
Right, right. Lambda. Okay. Cheap access. Okay. Right. So go to the starting, Prabhat.
Yes.
Yeah. Normal function without arguments or parameters. Okay. Right. Yard. This is normal function. Yard one. Yard two. Okay. Anonymous function. Yard three function. Okay. Right. Good work, Prabhat. Okay. Right. So to miss. So without missing the continuity. Uh, okay. I did not take the backup, right, and I have closed it also. Okay. Right. So I will change it to my method names. Okay. Right. Give me a second. Normal function or naming function without arguments. Right. Function here. Give me a second. Without param, sorry. MS. Yes. Any other person ready to share their screen? Right. Good work, Prabha. Right. Appreciate your work. Right. Respond everyone. Is any other person ready to share their screen? Shreyas, Nazia. Respond everybody. Hello. Please respond. Don't be silent. Okay. Right. See there. I'm correcting again one more time. Yeah. This is what? Anonymous function. What is that? Anonymous function without params. Anonymous function with params. Right. What is this? A comma p. Of course, whatever also we can write, but without missing the continuity, I'm writing. Previous one you will get. Anonymous function with params. Perfect. Then after lambda expression without params or cat arrow method. Okay, right, good work. And then after lambda expression of cat arrow method with params. Okay, right. Okay, everyone, right, perfect. So look at the screen, everybody. So it is working properly. Okay, right. Now, but this lambda expression has little bit syntactical advantage. What is that? Syntactical wise, there is little bit advantage. What is it? That is where sample equal to parenthesis equal to greater than curly braces. Return. So return cannot print the value. It will return like a pen. But without paper, can you write with pen? Respond everyone. No, that's this also same thing. Return means you need to decide the place where it has to print the value. So where I am calling, there it will print. So console.log sample. So here I'm sending a value. How many? Only one. How many arguments I'm sending? One. How many parameters I need to mention? One. Same thing I will return. Okay, right. Now let's come here. Present. Coming on at 6. Okay, right. So now how many parameters you are specifying here? Only one. Since we are specifying only one parameter, we can skip the parenthesis also. We can skip the parenthesis also. So let's come here. Getting 6. Okay. So now in the curly braces, how many lines of code you are writing here? How many lines of code you are writing? Only one. Since you are writing only one line of code, you can skip the curly braces as well. But without curly braces, return keyword never works. It will throw error. See it. Return overrun it. Curly braces expected. Okay, so that's why I'm removing the return keyword also. But what is the advantage? After this equal to greater than whatever it may be, that will return automatically. That will return automatically. Now, yeah, wait 1 second. Save it. See it coming on at 6. Okay, everyone, that's it. So successfully have completed today class, different types of functions. Okay, everybody, respond everyone. Nazia, Prabhas, Reyes,
Yes.
Dinesh and Venkat. Okay, right. So tomorrow class we'll meet, we'll discuss about other topics. Okay, everyone. Right. Thank you, everyone. Tomorrow we'll meet.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yes.